Do it then. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to KrakenQuest, Zeitgeist, the Gears of Revolution, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign. I am your Dungeon Master, Redbeard, for the evening. And tonight with me I have Sam playing Jack.
It's hot.
Tell me about it. I have Catherine playing Mina.
One of the longest weeks of my life. But it's fine, because I'm here to roll dice.
Yay.
I'm here to roll dice. Let us roll dice.
I've got James over there playing Elfairy.
Yar! Everybody seems to have forgotten I lost me hand, including me. I forgot.
It got better.
Kinda.
One time they were having a board meeting, so I wrapped my hands in plastic wrap and then went over to the window and was like,
And we've got Carter playing Koku tonight.
Oye, Beltaloda. The does not take this stream, yeah?
Oh, you've
Is that
been watching
Waka?
The
What is-
Expanse too, I see.
I have, yeah. I'm on season 4.
We just finished season 1.
I thought you were playing Final Fantasy X again.
¿Por qué no los dos?
No, I tried playing Final Fantasy X in high school, borrowing a copy from a friend, but then I got stuck on the Evray fight, and that's as far as I ever got.
Yeah, I did not finish that game either. I didn't like any of the characters.
Yeah,
Mm.
we didn't.
I actually like the characters and the gameplay and everything just fine.
Which game?
Final Fantasy X. The problem was that I kind of dumped all of my advancement into what's her name who had the summons,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
yeah.
in the
summons-
Evray fight, there's a
Yeah.
save point, and then a boss fight, and they take away Yuna, and it's like, oh, my one character that can do stuff is now gone, and now I have to fight a boss, and there's nowhere to grind.
Carter,
Oh,
you
I
dumb
guess I
slut.
lose?
wow, yeah.
That's
It's like
rude.
losing your starter in a Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, my heart breaks.
I should do a Nuzlocke, just for fun. That's
Yeah.
the best
I
Pokemon
enjoy
game
doing
they've
them
ever
from
made.
time to time.
Soul Silver.
I'm never successful at it, but I enjoy doing them.
I
I've
was
tried
doing
one once.
I was doing one and I did pretty well, and then I just forgot I was playing it, so I'd have to start over.
I was really proud of that overlay that I made for Carter and Philip to do theirs, where it like popped up with the Pokemon that they had in the party.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
remember how I did that. I don't have that skill set anymore.
That's a
Do you
shame.
still
See, that
have
was
the
fun.
tool?
It was just JavaScript.
Yeah, do you still have the script?
I could dig around. I doubt it. It was probably just a very simple JavaScript that just
Worked.
worked. I don't know how.
Hmm.
Anyway, here we are. We're playing Dungeons & Dragons tonight. We're in Zeitgeist. Last time, our party tracked down a creature of the Fae, a gremlin
Gerblin.
known as...
Meat more.
No,
No, it was
Elec.
Mort Meep.
Alec.
That is my one note I took.
There you go.
Hey, I tried.
You did. You get a sticker.
Yes.
I
Alec
know.
is also the shipping name for shipping Edward Elric with himself.
I ship it.
Or, well, never mind. I'm not going there.
Don't worry,
man.
the internet already did.
So you managed to capture the little bugger and interrogate him, where you learned some information, begrudgingly.
Yeah, we learned about an orphanage that we probably need to burn down.
Oh god, that's right. I have to go blow up an orphanage.
Yep.
BRB.
Oh,
Why would you guys do that? It's not full of horses.
there,
You don't know.
Look, we don't only shoot horses. We just shoot all horses. It's like a square rectangle kind of
Just
thing.
out of all the creatures that you've killed in the campaign so far, horses are probably at the top of the list.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
Are we counting like humans and elves as separate
Deservedly
things?
so.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Those
definitely
quadruped
horses
bats
for
had
sure.
it
Yeah,
coming.
100%.
I can look in my notes because I've kept track. I'm pretty sure Mina has shot 6.
I've been studying up on how to cripple them just to fuck with Ilferi.
So Fairy learned how to make necklaces of bark skin, and he's just gonna start handing them out to every horse.
Doesn't matter. There's these nice little bones on the back of the hoof that if you just shatter, they're fucked.
I like to believe that the necklaces of bark skin are made of horse teeth.
Nope.
You're allowed to imagine it.
There is certainly one in the RHC right now. You can go check it out.
All right.
Oh, but one important detail from not last time, but the time before that we all forgot about last time,
How could
which
we do
is the person that is in a golem.
Oh yeah. I remembered
Oh,
and
yeah.
just kind of like didn't care.
I forgot.
Uh,
What was
that?
it?
Alexander Grappa.
That one, that Koku gave an eye to, so he's got an eye.
Yeah, he's got an eye, and he can write. I think the what was his name? Thompson or something?
Yeah, that guy. He's making legs.
Justin. Yeah, he's gonna help get him mobile.
Yeah, we don't know where exactly that's going yet, but that's a thing that happened that we didn't mention in the recap last time. I realized it after
And he
stream.
he specifically asked for you to take him to the Bleak Gate when you go.
Yes. And he seems like he has valuable knowledge. And
that
also
he
once we
cannot
get
share.
Yeah, but it still might be useful. Also, once we get his eyes fixed, Koku can have her other eye back, which would be nice.
Oh yeah. Cool. Oh, and then I don't know if we mentioned, or I don't think we mentioned this last time either, but you guys did meet up with Lieutenant Made Captain Dale. And he gave you some amulets that might help when you get to the Bleak Gate.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I had also forgotten about that.
Yes,
Which
Sam said.
are-
pretending he remembers things.
In our inventory.
I don't know if I ever actually made them, so I'll need to make a note for myself to do that.
Okay. I have a very detailed map of the world.
You can keep it right next to your note reminding you to give us inspiration.
Yeah, that's right there at the top. See?
I saw it.
Inspiration.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent.
All right. Which incidentally had been covered up by the clip of the clipboard. But I think I did give out inspiration last time, if I recall.
You did.
You did. We already
Yeah.
still had it because we hadn't actually rolled dice since the last 2 times you gave us inspiration. But hey, good job.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah. One thing that I camera me. One thing that I really liked. Hate this thing from.
Wait, hang on. Chris, I'm gonna start doing a thing. I need you to put your hand up to the camera.
One thing that I really liked from Pugmire was the inspiration pool idea that they had.
Oh, that is a neat idea. Yeah.
I think I ran with it in one campaign, and it kind of got to the point where they just had like 10 inspiration banked at any given point.
Yeah.
I played one where you could store up to 3 individually.
It's another way to do it. All right. I
I think you could
What are we
also
doing?
use all of them on the same roll if you just like
Whoa.
really sucked.
Jeez.
Did you have to roll them all at once, or could you keep just
No, it's
keep
like
burning them? Because
it's like
if it
huh,
was all or nothing,
that
that'd be kind of
sucked
fun.
inspiration.
Mulligan.
That sucked
Mulligan.
inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we are we are in the woods of the Cloudwood. Or the wood of the Cloudlands.
The clouds of the woodland.
Yeah. We have released the gremlin back into his kind.
You know, when you say it that way, it feels like a bad idea.
Elfari has gone back to the burnt out building where
nut
you
house.
found the
Nut
gremlin.
garden.
Yeah. The nut garden. The nut house.
The splooge zoo.
Gross.
Well, it was the nut garden, right? Because it's
It
a
was.
beer
Yeah.
house.
Yes.
Okay.
Where you found not much. There are some other sacks that seem to be filled with like bottles of milk, bits of cheese, scraps of bread, some little plates, things of that
So
nature.
offerings that were stolen and not like rightfully taken.
I mean, people, especially in the Cloudwood, people put out offerings, little for minor fae, as just
Right.
like a gesture. Gremlins are fae.
I
Pizza
suppose.
for the little folk.
Yeah, pizza for the little folk. Okay, I guess it. I guess I assumed that like a gremlin would take a offering, but
Sure.
this feels more like a hoarding of offerings.
Yeah, I mean, you know this from living in the Cloudwood. Like, people do this as a gesture. When they come out in the morning, there might be like a nibble of cheese gone, or a little piece of the bread. But
So there's just bottles and bottles of unrefrigerated milk sitting here. Delightful.
and lately, people's entire like offering has been taken at the last couple days.
And
It's
Faye
not
Karl
sure.
Marx is going to have words for this guy.
You had mentioned when we were talking like a couple days after our last session about the attitude of the people around this area because of this offering. Like everyone's been more irritable and stuff too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a direct cause of like people are upset about the offerings or anything.
No, just
in
in
general,
addition to whole offerings being taken, people
Yeah.
are also
people are
irritable.
very irritable. Like, they'll go off for no particular reason on their neighbors. People are especially very upset about the mayor right now. They say that that their children are in danger.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still chilling out at the nut garden. So if you guys head that way, I'll be there.
All right, what is the rest of the party doing from here?
I don't know. What should we do? I guess we should go check out that orphanage.
Actually,
Do we have
Oh, no, we
time?
can-
We have a sting tonight.
Yeah, that was going to be my question, was what time of day is it?
It's like early afternoon because we did this. This is like
Yeah,
the
but-
first thing we've done today.
How
Yeah,
long
that
is
was-
it gonna?
2 hours to prep, so it's like at least 11, if not
It wa-
later.
hey, it was not the first thing you did today. You spent an hour preparing spells /
Right.
sending out officers on deployment. Then you and Azerby went to the Cloudwood, which would take at least an hour to get there. Then you spent
An hour with
so-
my spell.
yeah, you spent an hour there in the city doing things. Then you went and found Gale, and then you spoke with her for a bit, and then you went to the nut garden, and then you chased a gremlin for a while. So yeah, it's probably getting on towards like mid-afternoon by this point.
So it's time to go sting and stake out.
The only time reference we have for the operation is evening. So would we need to leave now? Because what it sounds like to me, and obviously to Sam as well, is that we would need to leave here now to be ready for the sting in time. Is that accurate?
Yes, if you're aiming to be ready by generally broad evening time, then yes.
Okay, so then at least Koku and Mina
Right.
have to go, and probably everyone should, so that you two have time to do something today, and like something in terms of the stings.
Sorry to derail just a little bit. I brought up the notes for Bad Boys, and it's empty.
Uh-oh.
No, I still see it there. Did it not? The permissions get missed?
I can still see the numbers and stuff.
It's
I'm
number
not sure
5,
what
Bad
it
Boys,
is.
right?
Oh, so that's the notes. Yeah, nobody's added anything there. So the number 5 is. Wait, I don't know what you're looking at. There's a 5.
I want to bring up
born.
the spreadsheet that you guys did. Okay. I don't know
Bad
where
Boys
that is.
notes.
It's just Bad Boys notes.
Right. I don't know where notes are.
It's called the name of the journal entry is Bad Boys notes.
And it's just in the top level journal.
Top level.
The 5 Bad Boys is just the picture.
Yeah, so like if you go to the journal, the one that looks like the open book, and then there's the 4 folders, and then underneath the folders.
I found it. Okay, it looked like it was in the NPCs folder for me. Got it. I have
also
figured it out.
You also can search the journal entries.
Okay.
Oh yeah, probably that bar that says search journal entries.
That does make sense.
I don't know why I never saw that before now.
Because it's kind of the same shape as create entry, so it makes me think it's another button, and I overlook it.
Yeah,
that's my personal reason.
Some of the interfaces here aren't 100% because I think a lot of them are community driven, so they don't necessarily have a UX designer.
That's fair. I guess I didn't do anything yesterday. I mean, yeah, I was preparing and stuff.
Yeah, so by my notes, because I also have my own notes, aside from who we've already sent, which is we've already sent 30 out. We've got 16 left. We have 14 earmarked to go with Koku and Mina.
Right.
Which leaves
2.
One for each of us.
Assuming that's probably the way we want to do it, yes. So that you have their base roll for anything that you have that's lower than 5.
Which is a lot of things.
Right. Their base roll is pretty good. Which kind of makes sense. Having somebody there as backup gives you a lot of laterality. Whatever the word I'm looking for is. Okay, so the operations we have available for you two. We can't do any of the other stings, obviously. But we have 2 dens that have not been successfully scouted. You could try to scout them, or you could try to just barge in, but that feels like a bad idea.
I kind of want to just barge in.
Even with the 2 of you together. I mean, if that's what the 2 of you want to do, if the 2 of you go together with both of them, how many are we worth each? Was it 6?
We're worth 8.
We're worth 8 each. So you would have a total
we would
of
be
18.
equivalent of 9. or we would be good against 9 people there, because we want 3 times
6.
as many.
It's like the second.
Yeah, so
yeah,
6.
6. I can't do math.
So if there are
I-
6, or fewer, you would be good. That feels like a bad gamble to me, but maybe not. The highest we've seen on a front is 5. I don't know that that's the highest possible, and I don't know what the lowest possible on a den is.
So
Because we haven't seen
question.
any information on dens.
Quick question, Redbeard.
Yeah.
What is the penalty for going with the minimum? We have more than the minimum, but we don't have optimal.
So as you saw the last thing you broke up, you're hold on. No, I'm thinking of the check. So you basically want to make sure that after your check is done, you still have more units than the other side. If
Minus
you
5.
are
You have a minus
non-optimal-
5 penalty.
-5 for less than optimal. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. There it is.
I'd rather have disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, if you have less than the minimum, you
Wait.
also have disadvantage.
Yeah.
The check is made with disadvantage if the number of officers is below optimal, but at least minimum. If it's below
Oh.
minimum, there is a -2 penalty as well.
That is very
That is the
different from
opposite
what
of
is
what
on
the
our
mechanics
sheet.
we have. Yeah. What our sheet
weird.
says is take a -5
Yeah.
penalty to the check for less than optimal, and
And
disadvantage as
disadvantage.
well from less than minimum.
How do you want to run it?
Going to confer with. I'm assuming that the handout is just straight copied from the 4th edition. So I'm just
Probably.
going to check that book.
Well,
to make
no,
sure.
it couldn't be because it mentions disadvantage.
That is true. But I am leaning towards the version that's written in my thing.
I like that. That feels more.
That's the version
in
I
line.
like too. Yeah.
That feels a little more in line with the way that 5th edition tends to do things anyway.
Because you can offset a disadvantage. You can't offset a -5.
Yeah, so the 4th edition actually says -5 to the check for less than optimal and -10 for less than minimum.
Ah.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking the other thing I should check is, so technically the handout was published with part 4, which is published later than the written, because that was in part 2. But I think I'm still just going to go with what I have written here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to strike that out on here.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the thing then, is you will have disadvantage on all your checks. If you are rolling in too light. The other options is there is a front that we have scouted that hasn't been busted yet. In Parody Lake, 3 hostiles, so one of you and 1 officer could go in at optimal force.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Machete Hill, which has not been successfully scouted yet.
Well, I do carry a machete.
So essentially, you have 3 possible scout locations, and assuming that y'all aren't going to try to bust any of the big locations, you could try to bust a den blind, or you could try to bust the front in Parody Lake. It's up to y'all.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to bust a den blind, but if Sam,
not
you don't
re-
agree with that,
No, let's.
then
let's-
Marco's manuscripts can't stop me because I can't read.
Yeah. Let's go for slow and steady here.
Oh, the other option is that you can also case a district is always an option, and the optimal for that is 6. So if you if one of you goes to case a district, you are good. So if you want to split up, if one person wants to go to Parody Lake and one person for Marco's manuscripts and one person wants to case a district, that's also an option.
You're much better at casing a district than I am, so I could go bust up Marco's, and you could find us a new.
I could go case the district. That'll work. Oh, I think the audience wants to see Lita.
Huh?
Look, now she's getting pets.
Cat on stream. That means we get automatic views, right? Everyone watching has to subscribe.
He literally laid in the dice box.
Look at how high this butt is in the air. Oh my gosh. Lita.
Right. So I'll go bust up Marco's manuscripts because I'm barely literate as it is. So, like, what are they going to do?
When are you
Read at me?
barely literate?
I'm just saying because I'm dumb.
Oh.
That's it.
That's why he awakened a plant to do his paperwork.
Yeah, the plant is smarter than him.
Fair enough.
Everything's smarter than me.
It is also less death prone.
Rude.
That's not saying much.
All I'm saying is you've died more times than a house plant.
Yeah, I can barely keep those things alive.
So you guys want to go ahead with this?
Yeah, let's go with this.
For me, it's all house plants.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So Ilferi is going to Marco's manuscripts in Parody Lake. I'm just making sure I've got this right. Ilferi is going to Marco's manuscripts in Parody Lake with one of the other two officers. Jack, you are going to case a district. Are you taking the other officer with you?
Might as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my inspiration on this bust up. Can I use my inspiration on the officer that's coming with me? Because you're allowed to like give inspiration to other players.
Sure.
Okay. I will even Skyseer's blessing it.
Wow.
We're doing it.
Okay, so we're locked in.
Yes, and that is everyone is on a mission now.
Okay.
All of the remaining officers and all of us.
Okay. Where do we want to start?
I'll start.
Okay. Where are you going?
Hang on, I forgot to pull up D&D Beyond.
Yeah, well, you need to pick the district you want to case.
What do we have open?
You're casing a district, so you're picking a district, and you are going to go look for stuff.
Right. We're picking from Bosom Strand, Central, North Shore, or Parody Lake, or the Nettles.
Okay. Let's
not Pine Island, Stray River, or the Aries?
Correct. They do not operate very much.
Check Central and see what we've got going on under the RHC zone nose.
Okay.
Be bold as fuck to operate in Pine Island. That's just all military.
Okay. So we need a persuasion or intelligence check.
Just a straight intelligence check? Okay.
It says investigation on our screen.
Oh, okay. Then I will allow that.
Cool. Investigation, go. 23.
All right.
23.
You've uncovered some operations in that district.
Cool.
Central. Where's my dice tower? Okay. Central. You found Den of Thieves. Let's call it it's another theater. called the 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 Baraggio.
The Papa Giorgio?
Sure.
What do they do?
It's a theater.
They sell cut rate pizza.
That works. Actually, right now it's a show about selling cut rate pizza.
It's very meta. It's amazing.
And there is a number of hostiles.
The only one in town who gets it is Koku. That's how meta it is.
Number of things. This is in central. And that's all there is. Oh, and then we need a failure check. This is... or a mishap check. This is going to be a deception roll.
Roll to not die.
Okay,
You have +5 if you because you brought someone with you.
cool. I need
At a
that.
minimum, you have a +5.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, so you can either use your deception or you can use the officer's deception.
I don't know what your deception is.
My deception is -1.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
probably the +5 then.
15.
Yeah, so as you're making your way out of the discovering this place, that you're about to like just go up in their face and like, oh, I can take them out now. And the officer like catches you and like talks you down.
Okay.
So that was 0 casualties?
That is correct. We're all good.
Hooray.
Weren't you just talking about that bird about taking it slow?
Slow is relative.
All right, who's next?
Me.
All right, where are we going?
We're going to Marcus Manuscripts, and we're gonna burn their papers.
All right,
Bust
so
up the joint.
we're doing this one unscouted, right?
No,
It's been
it
scouted.
was scouted.
It is 3.
There were 3 hostiles.
Oh, okay. I just didn't mark that off on my sheet. Are there any others I forgot to mark on my sheet?
Grand
Let
Suites and
me
Casa de
double
Kell.
check.
Nope.
Oh, right.
Okay.
They're marked on our thing.
Yeah, if they have a number in the scouted column.
Yeah, which Marco's manuscripts does.
I'm also doing it on my clipboard.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So I'm not gonna use a task force token because it would be spend 1 to gain 1. So I'm gonna use my Skyseer's Blessing, which replaces the first die roll of advantage,
Okay.
because I'm also using my inspiration. So, I'm not gonna take a natural 1 as my first roll of advantage.
Good choice.
So-
Good choice.
So now I just roll with advantage.
What is that face?
It's a 12.
This is intimidation.
I rolled a 7 and a 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Caw, motherfucker.
All right. So how many? What is our force represented here?
Me and 1 officer.
Okay. So that is technically the optimal.
Yeah.
You rolled a 12 intimidation.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to suffer 4 casualties.
how does that work?
Oh fuck! I die 3 times.
No, you just take 3d6 damage 3 times.
How much?
3d6.
Oh shit!
I could 3d6. I mean, I have like
3d6
50.
3 times.
Yeah. I'm I forgot to heal myself from our last long rest. I have 58 hit points.
Okay.
I would like to take it all 4 times if it's possible to spare the officer.
That is possible.
Will I be able to heal myself, like use healing in between these wounds?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
So yeah, Elferi in classic form just like takes point, charges in. The 3 guys there just like were ready for him. He tries to intimidate them. It fails horribly. They just laugh and unload on him as his backup helps clean up the mess. And Elferi takes point. So that's 7,
Not bad.
8,
Not bad.
7,
You're getting great rolls.
and 13.
Less good, but it's still only 35 damage total.
Yep.
Yeah. Totally okay. I'm at 23.
And you're able to take down the hostiles.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Should we just kill him instead?
you just tank a bunch of bullets and then punch them in the head. Sounds good.
As long as you still have at least
Still have officers, yeah.
right. Regardless of the result, if the task force takes out all of the hostiles and has at least 1 survivor, you get a task force token.
Hell yeah. Do I need to roll mishap on the way out?
Yep.
Okay. What skill check is it?
Persuasion or intimidation to get bystanders out of the way.
Okay. My dude here is gonna persuade them. You got a 9. Do I get shot more?
Yeah,
By bystanders.
no, it's just like, but in the, like, some of the bullets are like going for bystanders, so you have to like intersperse yourself because they didn't get out of the way.
It's like anime dodging into bullets to protect bystanders.
So there's 3 more casualties.
Hold on, I just need to do a little bit of math real fast.
One more death. One more death. One more death.
Shut
You'll
up.
be fine. Math is for blockers.
Shut up. How many casualties?
3.
3? Fuck. I can't take 3.
Not on average, certainly.
Unless I can use a bonus action before I take this damage.
No, this is all on the stack already.
Fuck.
And your bonus action is not a instant speed. Now that Magic the Gathering has interspersed into D&D, I thought it was only fair for D&D for Magic to.
Hold on. Oh, so we're looking
but they already did
we're looking for a reaction.
No,
No.
this is just happening.
It has split
It's,
second.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's split second. Yeah. That fucking claw
Fine.
me, Missy.
I will take 2 casualties. I can't take all 3.
8
Uh-huh.
and 6.
Okay. So that'd be minus 14. So
You totally could have,
Mathematically-
you coward.
mathematically, this third one would have knocked me out. Like, average is 10.
0.5.
Right. I have 9.
Yeah.
Just less than
And
10.5.
Yeah, but you've been getting like 7s and 8s all this time. You'd be
Go
fine.
ahead and roll it. I'm not taking the damage, but let's just go ahead and roll it and see how dead I am.
That's funny.
9.
What was it?
It's 10.
Ah,
All right. So you have a casualty, but you also have a task force token. I call it a win.
Yeah. I'll
Do
get better.
you?
I mean, does my opinion matter?
I mean, you're the DM, so
Yeah,
probably.
actually, it tends to matter a lot, actually. But I guess in this instance, no.
All right.
Uh,
What else we got going on?
we the only thing left is busting the poison smuggling, or the sting is what it's called.
Yes. All right.
Success earns a strike and a task force token. It'll be our first strike.
Indeed.
It's Koku, Mina, and 14 officers. So
Okay.
that's a total power of 30. So if there are 10 or fewer, we have optimal.
Okay.
If there are more than 10 and less than 30, we have minimum. If there are more than 30, we don't have minimum.
Okay.
I'm guessing there's not more than 30 because the Grand Suites has 30.
All right. You arrive for the sting, and there are 5 hostiles present.
Oh. We're double optimal. Which I guess is just not optimal in terms of
They
efficiency.
should start
Too
tripping
optimal.
over each other.
You guys are bottlenecking.
We just surround them and just obliterate them.
All right. Let us get an intimidation check.
Sure. I think Koku has the highest.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm-
As a charisma-based character,
Oh God!
I mean,
Okay.
Koku's intimidation's only 6.
as a charisma-based character in this party, I guess you barely have more than the officers.
Right,
But,
exactly. Okay. Do we have any bonuses
That one.
to use?
Can make a big difference.
I don't have inspiration, and we would have to have used the task force token before we started the mission. Okay. Yeah. So we're just rolling. Well, 24.
That is a success. You arrest all hostiles and suffer no casualties.
Huzzah! No
But-
more casualties.
There's still a chance for things to go wrong. There's some bystanders in the way.
Oh no, bystanders! My one weakness.
Fuck 'em.
Persuasion or
I mean,
intimidation.
if you say so. Sure. I'll roll persuasion this time. It's also a +6. Oh god. 17.
That is a success. You have been awarded a strike and a task force token.
Woo!
I'll make a new thing for the strikes.
Yeah. So we now have 5 task force tokens and 1 strike.
Strikes are good.
now,
things.
task force tokens are not. They're only for doing better, right?
Yep.
Strikes are what measures
your
our
goal.
success with this.
Yes,
Yeah.
overall goal. Okay. Is that everything for the task force?
Yeah, I think that's everyone.
That is correct.
Meanwhile, it's B team time.
Oh, hooray. I haven't been incompetent enough today.
You haven't even played this B team guy yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
All right. It's a little early
You're
for our
playing
break,
Demo,
but
right?
do we want to take a quick break here while we just
Yeah,
switch
can we
to
take
B team?
5?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
it's a little earlier than usual. We haven't even been live that long, but it seemed like a good stopping place.
I just want to grab a tea, so like I won't even be that long.
Okay.
James
We'll be
comes back
soon.
with a giant letter T.
But
What if it's a naked woman holding the bowl of chili?
I'm pretty sure that's an Arby's ad.
all right, we're going back out. All right, and we're back. Got any more clever clips, Sam?
Don't ask him. Don't say that. Do not open yourself up to that.
No, when I'm on
We all know that Sam can't come up with stuff on the spot.
yeah,
though.
when I'm on the spot,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
useless. I gotta kind of react.
Exactly. That's why I put him on the spot.
I think, fingers crossed, I did actually get rid of the hiccups by eating the ice cream.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
Me either. I just ate ice cream because I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna lean into having hiccups and not worry about it.
Fair enough.
Oh, I have heard that one, but like, I'm pretty sure, like, it's all just placebo, so it doesn't matter.
So,
But hey,
Peanut butter almost always works for me though, and it failed me this time, but I'm wondering if it's the same sort of...
I've just started using breath control lately, and it's working really well for me.
Good for you.
so the B team has
Yeah.
been working with name of
Justin?
guy
Justin?
Bracken.
Oh.
Bracken?
Right.
Who's Justin? Oh, Justin's the no.
Yeah.
Bracken of
Yes.
Hypnota name or something like that. Here's his title.
NPCs.
Yes.
Uh,
Bracken of Hefenita.
Sure.
Truly an honorable ally.
is that the cowman?
Or actually, let's go. I can pick up this
Awesome.
picture. Wow, that's racist.
I mean, we're not the one who put Heffen in his last name.
Yeah.
His name directly translates to cowman. All right.
Wow.
It does.
The hero Damp Towel Man and his alter ego Dan Talman.
So it's the evening of the 10th. Bracken is going to be taking out some dignitaries for a night on the town. And you are, of course, expected to escort him and also keep an eye on his guests. You are going to escort the group from Hotel Aram to a fancy nightclub in the North Shore called the Sunset Bench.
Are you- Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna roleplay in a little bit.
Okay.
Warning,
The
roleplay incoming.
Bracken, of course, says that he has to leave Faraz at the consulate, saying, "In bear, you never bring your bear to a bar." And included in the outing are Bracken, Jeff Massard, and Captain Rosalind Taylor. And as you know from your studying your dossier, Jeff is the Resuri-allied tiefling engineer who you may have met in the past. And Captain Rosalind Taylor is a representative from Dinor's Navy who is new to you.
So, are you sure I can't convince you guys to come to the graveyard with me? The spirits are like really active, like in about an hour.
God, I forgot. Okay, what's everybody else's names? I forgot. I know I'm Carlo.
I'm gay Ethan.
That's right.
Yep.
He's gay, Ethan. Catherine, what are you?
Serena?
Yes.
I think it's, yeah.
And
There-
Carter?
Yeah, I switched. I'm not Everett anymore.
You're Dima now, right?
Yeah.
You should have all
That's
your
great.
things on There's a B team folder on the actors section. Oh, you guys don't see the actors section, do you? Or no, you do.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. I
Okay.
have
Yeah, I've got it right here.
I have Geethan open.
There it is.
Well, Geethan, I believe
It's
that
it's
there will.
Geethan.
It's Geethan.
It is
Geethan,
actually
I'm-
Geethan.
Geethan, I believe there will be plenty of spirits at this club.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You know I hate ghost puns.
Serena didn't find that as funny as Catherine did.
Come on, have some respect for the dead.
Why? I beat
Well,
them.
one of us ought to.
Okay.
Then again, they're dead, so what does it matter?
Exactly.
That's
I
right.
beat them. I'm
I
still
can't-
alive.
I can't have a smoke in my mouth. I'm Carlo.
Carlo
Carlo
is
would
as
not-
straight edge as they come.
Yeah,
He would not
There-
sully his body with the unpleasantries of
Nicodemus leaf.
non-justiceness.
Yeah, he only smokes justice weed.
Well, you see, leaf of Nicodemus was originally an import from Bear, so it's not Rasuri.
Fine, I guess. So we're going to a bar.
And Bracken tries to assure you that this is one of the most important parts of the peace talk, is to, of course, make sure that everyone has a good time socially going out and seeing the city.
We shall show them the wonders of Flint.
But not all of them, apparently. It's fine.
The Sunset Bench is a truly fine establishment. It's on the ground floor of a 5-level building with apartments for wealthy occupants above. Every hall and room is gently lit by colored glass sculptures that have a magic light spell cast upon them. Beyond the foyer and its coat/sword check, the main room of the club is circular, about 200 feet across. There's a sunken central area and small private cubbies dotting the outer walls. At the far of the sunken area, spotlights that illuminate a stage. And tonight's performer is none other than Rock Rackus himself.
Damn it! I was hoping for the dancing badgers.
I love that guy.
If I have a coat that's also a sword, is it going to mess up your filing system?
No, we just put them all in the same general area.
Mm.
I
don't. I just wanted to know.
Okay.
But we're not
Thank
surrendering
you.
our stuff.
No, he was just asking questions.
Okay.
I
I
would
decided
like
Dima's annoying.
to sleight of hand
I like
a
it.
dagger.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey.
I got a 9.
Let's roll for this coat check, person.
Hold on. I actually wanted to look at dagger because I think
If Ethan was a Digimon, he'd be Edgimon.
So
Really? That's what got Chris tonight? Like the worst joke I've ever told? It's
Sometimes
barely
it's all it
even a
takes.
joke.
Oh, sorry. I get a +2 on that because it's. Oh no, that's never mind. I lied. That's 3/5, not 5th.
Especially because I think that there is actually a Digimon called Dark Devilmon.
Yeah.
There is.
Yes.
The
100%.
coat check person actually, like, they were taking somebody's coat and it was like the pockets were like weighed down more than they thought, so they like actually like fall over for a moment, and you're able to palm your dagger while they're you fumble the dagger yourself, but the coat check person did not see.
Cool. I have it like kind of in my waistband under my shirt.
Okay.
And then I pass over my bow and my arrows and my other dagger. You have more than one dagger, right?
Ah, Deacon, good job, dude.
I show my badge.
The coat check person waves you in.
Carlo also shows his badge.
Oh,
Same.
I show my badge and then I take my bow back.
Man, you're just fucking with me, aren't you guys?
I'm
What?
not. He
Not
might
yet.
be.
You're still alive.
Just get in there.
Dima just
The
says
show's
that
about
like
to
as
start.
he's walking in, like over his shoulder.
The Denoran captain hands over a very nicely embroidered coat. So yes, Bracken actually seems very, very excited. Like, oh, I've heard tales of this rock Rackus. I wanted to hear more of his adventures.
Oh, he's so cool. He went to the moon.
I have heard he's been to the moon.
Yeah.
It must be
Amazing.
quite the tale.
Let's get a seat up front.
Sure.
And
Of course.
and
He's one of
Bracken.
the few living people I can really get excited about.
Again, Serena does not find you as funny as Catherine does.
Bracken like makes his way up to the front and just like the crowd just kind of parts away from him, and there's just like a table that he just kind of shoulders his way into up near the stage.
Backup official RHC dignitary escort service. Maintain social distance.
Wear a mask. We're indoors.
Do they have a mask that would fit that guy?
Probably.
A muzzle.
Can I get perception checks from everybody?
Sure.
Maybe.
Seriously?
Nat 1! Nat 1! Nat 1! Nat 1!
I got an 18.
Okay. What did Dima get?
How do I?
Oh, right. You don't get proficiency +3 until level 5.
This
We're
is...
level 4.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this manually because my sheet's not prepared, but that's fine. I got 14.
Okay. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. So Rackus is doing his spiel. He's telling his stories about how he has gone to the moon, how he seduced Fae women, and he has acquired his golden gun. He also sings a few songs with a band backup.
Holy shit, he has like a full like lounge singer anecdote song shit going on. Oh my god, that's
Basically.
amazing. How many times does he make like a pun about his genitalia?
He's not too crass, actually.
Okay.
This is an upscale place. He
Yeah,
saves
he
that
likes
for lower scale
to
places.
appeal to a wide audience.
Okay. It's rock. I thought it would be worth it for the bit.
He even mentions at one point how he's worked with the Unit 14, and that he's like best friends with them, and
oh my god.
they've gone on all these adventures together.
I'm
They never
telling Mina
told
when we get
us.
back. I am telling Mina when we get back. Have you guys not talked to Mina about this?
No.
Oh, she
They never
fucking-
told me anything. This is
Fucking
bullshit. I'm
hates
so
this
jealous.
guy.
Sorry, Carlo's gonna roll insight real quick on Rock Rackus.
Okay.
Just in general.
Mhm.
Oh shit, 19. I don't believe a word of that, but he is a fine showman.
He is like he's like stretching the truth. Like the things
Sure.
he's like he is saying like, "Oh yes, we work together."
Yeah.
And
But Serena and Mina talk, so she
Yeah, yeah.
knows that Mina hates this guy.
but he's playing it he's playing it off like they're best friends.
Mhm.
Carlo, you also notice that Bracken seems like very impressed with most of what Brock is saying. Like when he was talking about the moon and everything, like Bracken is kind of like taken aback. Like you might hear him mutter under his breath, like, "Oh, he's not actually telling the truth."
Sorry, he says he's not.
He is telling the truth.
Oh, okay.
You think I could get Rock Rackus to sign my bow?
You know, I bet he would do that for you for 10 gold.
Yeah.
After about a half hour, Rock takes a break to let his band get some drinks. I just want to remind everyone that this is my casual show put on at the greatest venue in the city, Sunset Bench. But if you want to slum it up a bit, I'll be headlining at the Navaris Opera House tomorrow night as well. And the band was like up, and he hops off the stage to talk with the crowd.
Okay, do you guys want to go to that? I'm like directing that at our dignitary here. We're going to that, right?
I want to go meet him right now.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to talk to him.
That could probably be arranged.
I see no reason why not. Carlo, chime in.
Oh, what a dick.
Just then, you
Serena, you
hear
must hold your feminine lusts in check.
you
Not
hear
that great.
from one of the private booths in the corner a waitress drops a tray, and you hear a man yelling, "We're not running! That's just throwing money away! We need firepower, not a damn escape route! And because you can't just shut up and agree now, I've missed half the show." And a man stands up angrily and is starting to gather his men about him as he seems to have been arguing with another man who was sitting at the booth with him.
Dima's gonna go put a hand on his shoulder.
Well, give me
Serena's got a hand on a weapon.
yeah. Give
I'm awful
me
good. Whoops.
history checks.
History check? Sure thing. Nat 20 for a 24?
Damn!
All right, Demon knows it.
I've met this man's mother personally.
No, you're just very.
I got a 17.
Nope.
Nat 20 for 25, motherfucker. Oh, wait, that's Jack. Never mind.
No. Yeah, that's not you.
19.
Hold on. Oh my god, we found someone dumber than Ilferi.
Amazing. So Carlisle and Dima did their homework. The man who was yelling and is getting ready to storm out is Quentin Oust, who is Lorson Kell's lawyer.
Oh, shit.
Oust is getting ready to leave.
I'm sorry, what was his full name?
Quentin Oust. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, Dima's gonna go up and put a hand on his shoulder.
Carlo's gonna stay by the people we're guarding.
Dima
Yeah.
knows that the rest of the B team has his back, and if they don't, worst case scenario, he dies.
He's been preparing for that his whole life.
He is an eschatologist.
I think we have...
Shoot, I keep forgetting. I keep calling him the dignitary because I keep forgetting his name.
Bracken?
Yeah, Bracken. I'm just gonna be like, let's not cause a scene. Let's go find Rock, like we were already going to do. But I'll keep an eye on what's going on here.
Okay. So, Dima, you're intervening.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put a friendly hand on his shoulder and say, it sounds like you're running into some trouble there.
It is no matter of yours. I'll be leaving.
Oh, mind if I ask what this is all about?
I do, thank you very much.
Well, I'm
Okay.
asking anyway.
Am I being detained?
You did not say that right.
Disturbing the peace.
Is there anything left on the? Is there anything on the table?
No. Nothing of note. There might be some drinks. Maybe a plate.
Well, you were making quite a ruckus there. Just want to make sure everything's okay.
Everything is just fine. I'm leaving now. And he just starts walking. And some men fall in behind him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually have anything to charge him on. But the other person he was arguing with is still there, correct?
Yes.
I sit down.
Okay.
In the seat he was sitting in.
Sure.
So what's your name then?
None of yours.
That's a strange name. Is that from Elfaver?
Maybe it is.
Funny. You don't look like an elf.
I hate this guy. I don't like his face.
Oh, you're talking about the lawyer that just walked out? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got kind of like a mouth like a flounder and a face you just want to slap.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't got anything to say to you.
Oh, now see, that's not very hospitable. It seemed like you were having some kind of altercation there.
He just stares at you.
Does he look descript in any way?
Human. Looks Risuri generally.
Oh, shit,
Um,
no face.
Oh, that means we can kill him.
Dark hair.
I'm pretty sure that's a law. If they don't have a face, you're just allowed to kill them. Kai is upset by this law.
Yeah. Seems like it.
I'll wait till he hears about it.
I was honestly kind of expecting the others to start a fight. How many people are with this guy? Seem to be with this guy. I don't know if like there are other people in the crowd or whatever.
He's alone.
And we can kill him, and then I can talk to him tomorrow.
Quentin
I'm
had
lawful. I don't say that.
Quentin had men with him. This guy seems alone after Quentin left.
So you're a lawyer then?
You want more? Or are you
Oh, so
still
Quentin's the guy
trying?
that's still there.
No, Quentin is
Oh, okay.
has left. Dima is accusing the man who is still here of being a lawyer because he was speaking with Quentin.
Ah, okay. The ultimate accusation.
He does not respond.
Dima is just going to keep asking him questions until something changes. I
Okay.
feel like we need to play that entirely out. But
Is
Dima's
anyone
just gonna
else
keep
doing
asking him
anything?
questions.
I mean,
I
no.
was trying to catch his eye and hopefully like swing over and flirt with him or something. If he's finally left alone.
I was
No,
just trying to get an autograph from Rock Rackus.
Yeah, I'm protecting our charge.
Okay.
I'm bringing our charge to go see
Um,
Rock Rackus, so it doesn't look like we all just stopped because of this commotion.
Sure. So Serena, Dima seems to have this guy on lockdown.
Yeah.
The other boys seem to be watching your charges.
Okay, then can I just case the whole room and see if anyone else is paying attention to the ruckus that just happened?
Sure.
Or
give
if they have.
me either insight or perception.
Okay. I need my B team stats.
So how old was your mother when she gave birth to you?
Well, this cannot be right.
Yeah, I don't think you have tens
Your
in every
yeah,
stat.
your character sheet has not been done.
Damn it. Okay. Then it's in my thingy. Whatever. I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Oh, I have your stats up already. I was scrolling to find mine, and I found the
Cool.
whole block.
What did you say? Investigation?
Yes, or perception.
Your perception is +1. Your investigation is +0.
I will perceive with a 14.
Okay. Nobody stands out.
Okay.
There's some people that are just kind of like watching because there was a commotion, but
Yeah. The
by
normal,
now-
but no one's like locked
Yeah.
in.
by now
Nice.
things are kind of turning back to normal.
Okay.
Quentin's now made it to the door and is just about out of sight. And
I'm gonna.
Demas just got this guy on lockdown. and-
Oh, I'm gonna swing around to Quentin then before he makes his way out.
Okay.
Do you need anything taken care of, sir?
I already told your friend I don't have any business with you.
My friend? I'm here on different. No, I just want to make sure that you're okay and that if there's anything I can do to help. I'm with the RHC. Seemed like a bit of a commotion. Does he need to be arrested?
Please leave me be.
Okay. Jeez. Are you sure?
He's already leaving. He's not sticking around.
Okay, fine. Tell
Oh,
Kelly I
chit
said
chat.
hi.
He like misses a step, but keeps walking.
How many beef sandwiches could you buy for the price of that watch?
All right.
Dima has long moved on from useful questions and is just trying to annoy this man into doing something.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
That's fine. This is also fun for Dima.
All right. Well, is anyone else? Let's see. Gathan and Carlo are with Bracken, and as Quentin is walking out, Bracken kind of looks over his shoulder and kind of shakes his head. I think that man is in danger.
Who, the lawyer?
Yes, the blonde-haired fellow.
Well, that's possible, sir, but right now our job is to protect you.
I overheard.
Also, his face is like totally asking for it.
I overheard someone say we'll have to kill him before he talks. Not really sure who he is, but
Wait, he said that?
I overheard somebody in the crowd. I don't know who said it.
Saying that they need to kill him? The guy walking away?
Yeah, I believe so.
Shit, I can't really tolerate, like, senseless murder. It doesn't leave very interesting stories. We need to go stop that.
Don't stop that. I will stay with our charge and protect him for the glory of
Dima,
the
the man gets up and starts to just casually walk away.
Okay, I'm just going to casually follow him until something develops. Basically,
I'm gonna walk up to Dima, or catch up to Dima at the very least.
I'm staying with him.
I think there might be an assassination attempt on that blonde douchey dude, and while he does have a very punchable face, it's not really okay to just like assassinate people. I think we need to go stop it.
Would you like to see your friend there dead? I asked to the man.
He's gone, actually.
Oh. Like
Yeah,
he
he
disappeared while I was following him?
Yeah, like he like slipped behind a crowd of people, and when the crowd cleared, he's gone.
Okay, fine. Well, we should go follow and see if he dies. All right, I'm off.
Yeah.
And Dima is off to just go follow the lawyer and see if he dies.
I want to go with you guys, but somebody should really stay with us.
No, I'm going to the 18 better. No, sorry, 14 better. Like get us an in with Rock. Like I am missing on an autograph and like one-on-one session with him. And
don't worry, Geethan. I will get you the autograph you so crave.
Well,
Yeah.
I need my bow. So like.
14 is nicknamed the 1A squad for the same reason 13 is nicknamed the B squad.
Yeah. Which is
Right.
perfect.
Ilfari's bad handwriting.
1A and the B team.
Okay, let's go.
It
Were you
was going to
coming,
be
Serena?
A1, but there was a
Yep.
whole thing.
Oh, I
Copyright
understood.
infringement.
Right.
You ever been sued by a steak sauce company?
Nope.
You ever drink Guinness from a shoe?
Baileys, you cad.
Was Serena coming with us?
Nope.
Okay, so it's just the two of us.
Yeah, I was just like,
I have a cleric with me. I think I'll be okay this time.
okay.
Probably. And this is a completely different character.
Exactly.
How could you possibly die again with a completely different character?
All right. Are you guys gonna try to tail Quentin?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All right. Are you trying to be subtle about it?
Yes.
Nope.
It only takes one of you to say no to make it a no.
Okay.
Well, no. He can be subtle. and they could see me and not the other person.
Well, let me suggest to Dima, we might want to be a little quiet about this because we want to like foil the assassination attempt, not just scare it away.
I thought we were observing.
Right. I don't know.
You guys have different agendas.
I mean, we can try, but that seems like a spectacularly bad idea, but sure. Worst case scenario, we die. He has a drink in his hands. Nobody knows where it came from.
Hello,
Fair.
I'm a dwarf.
Okay, so we're following subtly for now?
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
I have a stealth of +0, by the way.
I have like plus. Oh no, I actually have a +5.
No magic staff.
Let's see. That would be.
Do I get a penalty
natural one.
for?
I rolled
I get
right off the.
I believe I get disadvantage because I have chainmail.
Yeah, I think you do. I mean, I got a 6, so.
Ooh, I got a 1.
Yeah, he also rolled a
Clang,
one.
clang, 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 clang.
Quentin is making his way out of the club into the street. He calls up a carriage and spots you following him, but pays you no heed as he hops in and takes off.
I mean, okay, so we hop in and follow.
All right.
Yep.
Follow that car.
I mean, hop in another cab, presumably.
Yeah. Give me perception checks to keep up
Got
with
it.
them.
Sure.
We'll give you
That I might be able to
advantage
do.
since
Let's
the
see.
driver is also.
Oh, you said with advantage?
Awesome. That's a 22.
Also a 20.
All right.
Or still a 20, rather.
So follow him through the streets. Leads you to residential district in the Parody Lake. Carriage pulls up in front of a fairly nice house, like a townhouse. Quentin gets out of his carriage and is walking up to the door.
Excuse me, sir. We believe your life is in danger.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay,
So
we'll just watch here then.
He just goes inside.
Can't really break in.
No,
Break in. You're in danger.
we don't need to break in. We can see just fine from here. He has windows.
Yeah. And technically we're constables, so we can't really loiter. We're just staking out.
Yep. Also, when he dies, you can talk to him.
Tomorrow, but yeah.
Circle of life. Or something. It's more of a line, really. I don't know why we say that.
Why?
Your life doesn't begin when it ends. It just sort of ends when it ends.
Back
know?
at the Sunset Bench.
It starts and then it goes and
Oh,
then
yes,
you're
what's
done.
going on
and-
at the Sunset Bench?
Carlisle and Serena are they've finally gotten a chance to talk to Rock Rackus.
Carlo and Serena haven't derailed the plot.
I don't think we derailed it. We're attempting to stop an assassination.
You're attempting to stop an assassination. I'm attempting
You just
to
wanna
watch an
watch.
assassination.
You're a fucking assassination voyeur.
We are very different types of lawful good.
Rockrakus agrees to sign Gathan's bow.
But I have my bow.
But
Oh,
he
what
has
is-
his bow.
Oh, what is he signing then?
I don't know. That's why I'm pissed. I had to take my bow.
Oh man, sucks. They were, Carla's
He
like,
signs-
yes, my friend would like you to sign his bow. Okay, great, let me see it. He left with it.
He signs a bow slip, like the sheets of paper that you stamp into books. It's just a little slip of paper that you wrap around the
No,
handle,
he
so
just
you can
writes-
sign in absentia.
He just writes, I owe you one bow signature, Rockrakus.
I'm gonna treasure it forever.
After that, it's a pretty uneventful evening at the Sunset Bench. The dignitaries have a good time. Everybody gets along.
We did our job.
Did
No one
your job.
dies.
Yeah.
How long are the two of you staking out?
I'm kind of a night owl, so I could do this till like 3 in the morning.
Is he actually an owl? You went from
No.
a parrot to an owl?
Well, I'm not a night elf. That's a different thing.
We don't talk about that anymore, James. Not in this dark timeline.
Until I get bored or something more interesting happens. I don't know how long that takes.
I don't know how long either of those takes. Well, I guess I know how long one of them takes. But
I was
don't know
about
if
to
it's
say
longer than
3 in the
other.
morning feels like a pretty specific cutoff.
Give me perception checks.
Okay.
Sure.
Uh,
21.
Natural 20, 22.
All right. Nothing eventful happens
Oh.
by 3 a.m.
Well, that was disappointing. Time to go sleep. We'll find his body in the morning. Dima is having this conversation
What?
very loudly on the
Oh,
street.
you want the cigarettes?
As
Uh.
you're getting ready to give up and leave, you notice somebody walking down the street stops at Quentin's house, walks up to the door, and slips something underneath.
I go run and take it real fast. Hopefully it's not all the way under the door.
I would like to go stop that person and speak to them.
Okay. Dima, you chase after this person. They actually have like a like an official courier's badge on, like a uniform sort of thing. This the orphans don't run at night.
Right.
Because they have a bedtime.
Yeah, exactly. So this person appears to be a courier.
Well, I mean, it would not be out of the ordinary for a courier to be running, but are they walking or are they running?
Walking, normal pace.
Okay. I mean, then I'm just going to walk up to them.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Did you have a delivery there?
Yes, sir. Just completed. All the way back to the office.
Could you tell me what it was that you delivered?
I can't say rightly.
Sealed envelope, then?
'Twas
Where'd it come from?
the office.
Before that.
Dunno. Someone else wrote it, sealed it, took it to the office. Presumably. I wasn't there.
Would your office have any record of that?
Dunno.
I have many questions about your record keeping.
I'm not the record keeper. I'm the delivery person.
Fair enough. You have me there.
You want records? That's window 3.
What's the name of the courier organization?
The Fleetfoots.
Okay, well, I mean, I have nothing to detain this person on unless there's a sudden explosion from the house or anything.
Fair enough.
So I will.
I open the envelope. I prepared explosive rounds.
Yeah, that's basically. I was trying to stall to see if that would happen, but as it hasn't, I'm gonna...
We'll see.
Okay,
I
then.
haven't got my part done yet.
Okay, yeah. So Dima is going to bother him for a bit and then take down his name and the name of the company if nothing happens.
Gathan, you walk up to the door, and just the fairest corner of the envelope is still sticking out.
All right, I pull it out.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay, that's like my primary skill or ability, whatever. Whew. I just tilted over from a 7 to a 17, so I got a 20.
Okay. You pull out a sealed envelope.
Okay. On that envelope, does it say anything?
No.
Well, that's suspicious. How did they know to deliver it here? Well, it doesn't seem that it has proper postage, so this isn't mail. I open it.
Inside are 2 tickets for the Navras Opera House performance to see Rock Rackus, signed by Rock Rackus himself.
Oh fuck! I gotta have it.
Box seats. And like, you really want to go to the show.
Oh, I do.
You're just looking at this and you can like imagine yourself there. It seems like a really great time.
And I could get Rock Racket to sign my bow.
Yeah.
In
It'd be
gold.
amazing if you could go to the show and like you'd have such a wonderful time.
What happened to this game?
I take out a quick sheet of paper and leave a note saying, "You're welcome for stopping the assassination." Put it in an envelope, slip it under the door, but I take the tickets.
Local good my ass.
Everyone has their vices.
I had to steal tickets to the concert and promise tomorrow.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Honestly, I never really imagined this character as lawful good until I looked back at the character sheet. So,
Actually, there must be 3 tickets because it says it's for him and his kids.
Much funnier now. Much funnier.
This guy procreated? Ugh.
Fish children don't deserve to see a show.
Dima, you meet back up with Gathan, and he is staring intently at a sheet of paper and 3 smaller pieces of paper.
Just because you're ugly doesn't mean you don't deserve happiness.
I suppose, but he's like also a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't deserve happiness, but I'm saying his children might.
It's not their fault he's their dad.
Oh, I know what happened. Well, I don't know what happened. But, yes, I'm staring at 3 little pieces of paper.
Okay. Dima comes back up. Was there anything interesting in there?
No, well...
Good enough for me. Nothing interesting at all. All right. Dima takes this on face value. Wisdom 17, but he doesn't use it.
All right, I pocket it.
Okay.
Do I? Is there like a saving throw I'm supposed to be making? Maybe.
I mean, make one if you want to. Maybe like a self insight check.
Okay. I got a 1.
Man, you really want to go to that show.
This is great.
This is wonderful.
Hey Dima, do you want to go to a show tomorrow?
I think we're still protecting the Hefferman,
Cowman.
Heifer, cow,
Counselor.
cowboy, counselor Heifer, the heifer of the council.
Right.
The head cow, man cow, man
Bracken.
cow, cowboy.
It's not even that hard of a name. It's also in your journal.
Oh, I don't want to look at that.
It's all in alphabetical order, so it's actually kind of hard to find him.
B. It's the second letter.
I actually couldn't find him when I looked. For
No,
him
it's
earlier.
alphabetical on first name.
His first
but
name is Bracken.
first. Yeah, but it's not here.
It's not under NPCs.
Yeah, it's not there.
It's Benedict, Brienne, Caius.
What do you mean? It's right there.
Oh shit! There it is.
Wow, it was there
Has
the
been
whole
the whole
time.
time.
Bracken Heffanita.
Yeah,
Now
Bracken
that
of
it's in the
Cow
journal,
World.
I know it. It's been downloaded into my brain.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter.
I had a separate folder where I keep the NPCs I haven't shown you yet,
Gotcha.
Or you can just share
and
that
I
with
forgot
us.
to move him over.
Just move them all over. What's the worst that could happen?
He would know who Pardo is way too soon.
Well,
now we
okay,
know
that
he's
actually
important.
really doesn't sound that bad. I was expecting much bigger spoilers.
I mean, there are bigger spoilers. I just was scrolling through, and that was a name I saw and knew that it
We
would
know
be
which
big.
characters fuse to become the God Brain.
Yeah. Wait.
Stop reading ahead.
Yeah, seriously. God.
Right. I think it's time to go.
All right. The team packs up for the night, heads in. Carlisle and Serena escort the dignitaries back to the hotel and the consulate, respectively, and turn in for the night.
I put the tickets under my pillow and go to sleep.
So we're all on the same page that those tickets are where the assassination's happening.
I
Right?
actually think that might be the case.
Yeah, 100%. We still saved him.
Okay. Just making sure that we as players were all on the same page. Dima is 100%. Hey, was there anything interesting? Yeah, okay, nothing interesting. Cool, let's go.
Hey, I even left him a note saying you're welcome for stopping
Yeah.
an assassination attempt.
certainly was a direction for that scene to go.
Look,
I'm very glad that early on I made this guy like Rock Ruckus.
if you didn't want us to roleplay as
No,
complete
this is
incompetence,
this is
then
totally
you shouldn't have
fine.
named it the B team.
This is totally
Unit
a-okay. Moving on to day 11.
Yeah, because if our normal party is the best we got, like, oh no.
There's a commotion overnight. It seems like there was a huge people are calling it a terrorist attack. There were malice beasts released in the in the docks. At
What did you do?
Not me.
Where is it? In Flint Harbor, near Central.
Fun.
Golden Point. There was apparently a boat, a Dracker ship that pulled up and just like unleashed malice beasts upon the docks, and they took a while for them to get it all contained. They had to call in the military to handle it. The eschatological people seem to be blaming the eschatological dwarves that am I saying that right?
Eschatology. So
Eschatological?
I guess.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Eschatological dwarves that claimed credit for the attack on the university the other day.
Dima, as a dwarven eschatologist, also blames them.
Is Dima one of these eschatological dwarves?
Probably not.
Okay. Does Dima have a beard?
I think so. Let me check the picture I used. I don't remember.
I mean, it is hard to find a picture of a dwarf without a beard.
Yeah, this picture of a dwarf definitely has a beard. So yeah, he has a beard, 100%.
Where are we going from here? Bring it over to this thread.
You know, Chris, that's a question I ask myself every day.
I know. Okay, we're still with the B team.
I can't spell eschatological.
Me neither.
I know all of the letters that are in it. No idea what order they go in to make that word.
S, tickle.
Nope, not even close.
Ass tickle. Hashtag kink shave James.
I did not say ass. I said S. The letter S.
ESCHATOLOGICAL.
Yep, sure.
Eschatological.
I'm writing ass tickle.
All right, sounds good. I can't write your notes. I can't correct your notes. I got no business there.
We've now got ass tickle and ass ruby in my notes.
I was just
Sure
thinking
do.
that.
And Chrysler, because I refuse to write Chrysler. I know what it means, and that's all that matters.
Mary Chrysler.
I mean, I still Alphaver is always L5R in my brain.
Yep. And you spell it like fiber, the website. L5er.
For me, it's just literally letter L, numeral 5, letter R. Because that's the abbreviation for the game.
Yep.
All right. You B team meets up in the morning. I don't know if you need to debrief each other on the last night's events.
Yep, Courier slipped something to the lawyer. I have his name and the company, but I don't know that we'll find anything interesting there.
Ethan, we got you. I say we. It wasn't me because I don't care. Carlo got you an IOU for a bow signing, and I did buy you a ticket for the show tonight.
The rest of the show was wonderful. It's too bad you missed it.
As it turns out, I found on the side of the road 3 tickets to that show.
Side of the road.
Wow, that's very fortunate that those fell off a truck. That's a weird
Yeah.
thing to fall off a truck. I didn't even know that they had trucks that carried that.
3 tickets. I mean, mine makes 4, so I guess I can just go myself.
They're signed too.
Well, that's very.
Okay,
Why would you
so
sign
wait,
a
wait,
ticket?
wait,
You'd think you'd sign something that wasn't just disposable. Then
Just-
again, signing something that is disposable, Demon just fades off into the background.
Just to be clear to
Where-
Gathan, the letter is signed. The tickets are not.
Yeah, not.
Oh,
I
there
don't
was a
know.
letter?
Yeah.
Ethan is the best character after Troubles.
Hey,
So I say, by the way, they're signed, and I pull out the tickets and a letter.
hey, okay. May I?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I read the letter.
Serena, you really want to go to the show? Like, it
What are
seems like
these
it'd be a
cursed
really good time.
tickets?
That's why I didn't know there was a letter. Because as soon as I opened the letter, I really wanted those tickets.
Like, man, just like think about all the fun you had last night. Like, this is gonna be like 1,000 times better. You got box
cursed
seats.
I'm
Tickets.
so glad I bought a ticket. Like, I really want to go.
I know. It's so, it's so exciting. Rackus. Like, he's the most famous person, like, in this
And
entire city.
And that golden gun is so impressive.
I know.
And, like, I really do wonder, like, if he's that good that he could cuck a king. Like,
No wonder you and Mina get along so well.
no! This is out of character for her.
You
But
know,
maybe not.
I thought
Maybe
Carlo,
she secretly wonders.
I thought Carlo and Serena might be an item because eventually two of our characters have to be. Not like openly, but like on the side.
Wow, you
No.
won't even like flaunt me in a game?
No,
What the fuck?
no.
Right, and like, maybe you can sign my bow with gold. That'd be so cool.
I mean,
Or with
pretty
this bullet.
What?
Like engraved with the tip
Oh.
of his bullet.
I don't think that's how that works. You could ask Mina though; she might be able to figure something out.
Fairy magic, man. He went to the moon.
He did go to the moon, like so smart and handsome, and
Yeah.
I just need to see that show tonight.
Dima fades back in. And then again, there is somewhat of a circular nature, which is very against all of nature.
Dima, we're going
where
to a
did
show
you
tonight.
Get those
Yeah, we're-
tickets, by the way.
I found them.
Where did you
Wanting
get
an
those
owner.
tickets?
Hmm?
But where did you get them?
Like, not quite under someone's door.
Okay. Assassination tickets. Got it.
What? No, I bought
And
my
then he
own
just
ticket.
takes one. He just takes one. Like, well, this is where we go to die. All right, I'm into it. can
I
think of
don't
worse
think
ways
you
to die.
understand how exciting the show is going to be. And
Hmm?
like,
Oh yes, no. It's the assassination for the lawyer. We're not the targets, but like, whoever's got these tickets, assassination. Lawyer, assassination. The thing we went to go watch last night.
yeah, but this is a night of excitement and wonder.
And assassinations. I'm not disagreeing with it. You're correct. Yes, also assassination.
I am having a hard time believing you.
Okay, well, your line has to end somewhere. Let's go.
But in the meantime, Bracken has another meeting today.
We're
This
off
morning.
to watch a meeting.
Um,
There's the rest of the
today,
song.
Bracken is going to meet with Kian Doherty. Doherty? Doherty? Who's
Like
Reese's
Shannon
minister.
Doherty?
Sure. Reese's Minister of Agriculture. and Pierre Riquer, the Denoran Minister of Magic. Meeting up in the in the Cloudwood. And Bracken hopes to take the ministers out to the district famous for its fae-friendly woodlands for a bonding experience. The trio is enjoying some light brunch, while hummingbirds flit about and monkey snags scraps that fall off the table. When notice an angry mob that seems to be gathering just down the street.
Keep your wits about you. Has Carla's voice been consistent once?
Not even remotely.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No, it's fine. Okay, sorry. So it was Pierre something and something what? Who?
I'll put their names in the chat.
Thank you.
Ian Doherty and Pierre there's French letters.
Pierre Requeza.
I can't
Pierre
even spell Pierre.
Quaza.
There shouldn't be another R in Pierre. Pierre.
My new character, Pierreist.
Pierre.
Pierre, and Pierreist.
Kian is a well-groomed 40-something who values research Druidic traditions and actually dislikes being in Flint.
Oh my god, a kindred soul to another character.
Sullen, but trying to keep an open mind. Pierre is a rare Denoran half-elf. They come from a rich family that could afford magic lessons for him. He has heavy spectacles, messy hair, and has a lot of trivia about magic. So seems actually very Mina's kindred spirit.
Yeah.
He's
The
also
fuck?
he's
Why
also
is
a
Yeah.
God.
He, huh? Wrong team.
BT
over here
over
today.
here.
He actually doesn't have that much interest in magic. It just kind of was like ended up being his path in life. And I mean, Denoran Minister of Magic is almost an oxymoron.
Yeah. Oh, Mina knows.
I mean, feels like an easy job. It's like, I'm the Minister of Space Whales. Paycheck, please.
Hey,
We haven't had any space whale texts lately, have we? You're welcome.
What, are they a danger? Or are you preserving them? Or
No, they aren't, are they? Not with me
hmm.
around.
Well, fair enough. Guess we have to keep paying him. I don't know.
Honestly, this week I felt both that useless and way overworked at work.
Yeah.
It was all or nothing all week.
Yeah.
Wow, Mina's gonna be upset that she missed out, except she'll never know.
So, a few
Why
minutes...
does moving the text box change the color to white?
Huh?
Yeah, the text boxes are not great in this thing. I'll bring us away from Quentin because he's not here. All right, so a few minutes into the meal, a young girl runs into view from behind a nearby building on the other side of a creek. She hops the creek, scampers past you all, and starts yelling for people to help. A few seconds later, behind her, a woman in a sundress holding a rolling pin runs to the creek, stops when she sees the girl calling for help, and after a moment's panic, turns and runs.
I'm going to go up to the girl. What was that all about?
I don't know. I was taking a shortcut through Miss Rel's house, and usually she's a nice lady, but I guess I startled her, and she chased me, and I was scared.
You were taking a shortcut through her house?
Well, I mean through her yard or past her. You know what I mean?
I don't, but let's pretend I do and continue.
But I mean, you're fine, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, after she yelled at me, I did throw a rock at her house, I guess,
Uh,
and then she chased me.
Attempted destruction of property, vandalism. Quite a rap sheet you're building up there.
No, I didn't
Was
hurt
she-
anything.
Honey, was she doing something that caused you to throw a rock?
Well, she was yelling at me, and I got angry.
Okay. Was she? Why was she? Like, what was she yelling?
By this point, like, more people have started to come out into the street
Uh huh.
and are like trying to figure out what's going on.
This little girl's gonna get shot.
Probably.
Assassination attempt number 2.
No. That would be
I-
murder. It's only assassination if it's for political gain.
I think
she will be murdered.
I think she was gonna try to kill me.
Why? honey?
why?
Who would
She
try
was
to
chasing
harm?
me, and I was scared. And like people start murmuring, and like one person's like, I'll like reaches like
Okay.
into their house and like pulls out like an axe. It was
No,
like-
No. We don't need
no.
that.
Maybe.
Let's get her!
Ladies
Uh,
and gentlemen,
She's trying to
stand
hurt our
down.
children.
I would like to.
Carlo, you take care of this.
I would like to incite the child.
Okay.
Oh.
I went the same way.
Insight. Roll insight. Not insight. Like, incite her to what?
To lie more is what I'm thinking. I got an 18.
The little girl seems to be telling the truth. She is scared, but she also like she seems way more scared than like somebody who would just be that was just chased away.
Right.
Carlo, can you talk this crowd down?
She's probably a witch. She's
Of
gonna
course,
stick
Carlos-
her
Carlos-
children
Carlos
into an
stands up.
oven and cook them.
Lots
Carlo-
of people are witches.
should
Very
burn
few of them
her.
do that.
Carlo stands up, raising his badge of office. Good people of Flint, I am Sir Carlo of the Royal Homeland Constabulary. I ask you to
Shut up.
stand, be vigilant, but let us handle this. We do not want any undue harm to fall upon you. We do not know
Wait,
what...
he's with the government? He's probably trying to hurt our kids too.
Hey, I'm
Rabble.
Given, and you guys need to shut the hell up. We'll take care of it.
Can I roll persuasion?
Sure.
Good.
Can I
have
roll-
+0, so this will go horribly wrong or horribly right.
Yeah.
Crit, motherfucker.
They sorry, I'm just reading ahead a little bit. And this was persuasion.
Mhm.
Yes.
They do not seem to be backing down.
Damn. I made an incredible speech too.
It was a good speech, and like Carlo, you've given good speeches before.
Mhm.
You know when it's a good speech.
Mhm.
Like under normal circumstances, this should have worked.
Mm.
Something
This
is amiss.
This is the darkest magics.
Well, I
Hey.
guess there's nothing for it. We'll just have to arrest them after they murder this woman.
Or we could talk to the woman.
Oh, yeah, that works too.
This girl is like way more scared than she should be too.
the Rasier Ian, the agriculture minister, actually tries to get involved as well, and they they shove her aside, and she ends up getting injured.
I heal her injuries with some form of magic healing that I have. Probably.
I'd be very surprised if you didn't have cure wounds. I got your character.
I wouldn't. He wants
I
people
do.
to die. He has
I've-
inflict wounds.
Give me
I don't want them to die. I just don't care if they do.
give me perception. Give me perception checks, everyone.
Sure.
Okay.
Not great.
7.
11.
You are in fact a disciple
Not that
of
bad.
life cleric, so you automatically have cure wounds prepared.
Like I
Seven.
said, I have my sheet right here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that part. My bad.
Yeah, I also pinned all of the sheets in the Discord.
Oh, good.
Or I pinned the top comment, and then you can just go to the sheets.
Gotcha.
Good call.
Yeah, I was at the sheets. I didn't realize it was pinned.
Well, I just did. Or an hour, whatever. Doesn't
Gotcha.
matter.
Yep,
Point is, I got an 11.
Okay.
12.
9.
Okay.
7.
Oh, sorry. I actually got a 7 out of 9.
Also, is James frozen for anybody else? Or is
Am
it
I
just
frozen?
me?
Now you're
for
not.
a
You
second.
were. Now you're not.
He'll
Oh, that's
freeze he'll freeze for a couple of seconds and then he'll move and then he'll be fine and then he'll freeze for a couple of seconds. It's been on and off, but
Oh,
his
okay.
audio
Has it
never
been-
stopped.
Has it been all night?
No, just the last 5 minutes that
Okay.
I noticed.
That is probably because I applied blur background to my camera, so we'll see if that stops it.
Oh, okay. I had noticed the blur background. I thought it looked nice.
I literally just did it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed it a few minutes ago, but
Yeah.
a little after that, I noticed the freezing. So very likely.
Okay. Somebody said 12,
I did.
which is enough to notice.
Hooray!
There seems to be another child dressed in long sleeves and a hood that's hiding their face, who's watching this all unfold from the creek bed.
Okay.
Looks a little out of place.
Okay. Can I make my It looks like a kid or it's a short person. That's what I'm saying. Like their face is covered.
Yeah.
I'm not assuming kid, I'm assuming dwarf. And I'm assuming they're inciting bullshit because of all the shit that's been going down.
I'm
Okay.
thinking Faye.
Oh, that probably too. But Serena, not Catherine, is thinking short person, fucking dwarf, trying to start more shit here too.
Could be a gnome.
Fucking dwarf.
Yeah. Dwarves are just skinny, or gnomes are just skinny dwarves. We all know that.
Exactly. So I'm gonna start making my way in that direction.
Would that direction be downtown?
Nope.
Are you being subtle about your movements?
I would like to be, yes.
Okay. Give me a subtlety check.
Nat 1. Motherfucker, I'm good at stealth.
Do you have
So-
inspiration?
I do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking use inspiration.
Okay.
Not a whole lot better. But a 16.
Okay. You manage to get like around the crowd that's gathering so that like you're like, you know, the creek kind of dips down. There's a road next to the creek. You're basically at the top of the creek on the road,
Okay.
as close as you could be without being singled out,
Okay.
as this creature seems to be staring and does not seem to be doing anything yet.
Okay. Okay.
Dima's just
The-
going to try to be between the rabble and the dignitaries.
Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely starting to get violent. Kian actually does get like punched across the jaw while you were trying to like hold someone off in the other direction. people are getting really violent.
Carlo, I think we should probably start heading out of here.
I agree. We should get out of this situation. I forgot that I was a little Zap Brannigan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a 15% zap burning.
Yeah, just a dash.
Did that kid run away?
No, he's just staring as the crowd swells.
With his glowy purple eyes
Yeah, we need to
and the menacing tentacled aura. You know, normal kid things.
normal kid things. In Nightville. So
Look, I'm a parent. I'm now the expert in this group on what normal kid things are.
I
sure.
believe
It's
you.
true. It's
Mhm.
everything terrifying, right?
Did Serena point out the kid to us, or
don't think so.
She's now going to try to subtly get your attention, but we need to get the people we're here to guard out. Like, maybe one person break off with me. I mean, I'm gonna die to a fae, but
Geethan, go with Serena. We will keep the diplomat safe.
okay, sure. Should I shoot an arrow at the kid's foot?
yeah.
I shoot an arrow at the kid's feet.
The kid jumps. You see, little clawed feet as he jumps up.
Fucking dwarves.
Dwarves? No.
Yeah,
And-
dwarves, clawed feet.
And then
we
he
all know.
starts
Yeah.
scurrying off into the woods away from you.
Action surge. Shoot him.
Okay.
Why are you shooting this helpless badger?
You aim your
Obvious
gun
badger.
A
at
bow.
the. Oh, right. You aim your bow and fire. Give me a roll.
Sure thing. I lost. There we go. Inventory. No. Yeah. How do I? There we go. Attack. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. 18?
You fire your shot, and it actually like pins his hood to a tree, and he is caught and stuck on it for a second, and he just slips out of the robe, and you see a gremlin scampering off with an armful of cheeses and breads.
That kid was a gremlin. I mean, most kids are gremlins, but that one was like a gremlin.
And within a few moments of the gremlin running off, tensions start to ease, and people seem a little less uptight.
Hey, you guys need to stop leaving stuff out for the Fae to take. They're making you all upset and stuff.
What do you know about the Fae?
A gremlin.
You're not from around here.
I just shot a gremlin, and then you guys started feeling better.
I didn't see a gremlin. I don't think they're even real.
He literally just ran off with your food. After I shot him.
Gormlin.
No, we all know that the food is only taken by old drunk Tony.
I'm in the house.
Drunk Tony.
Like, seriously, your superstitious bullcrap is might not be good here right now. Meanwhile, Il Fairy, no, keep doing it. It's the best. No,
Look,
but I'm serious.
we're doing what's best for our people and our children. So if you don't think that you have anything constructive to add, then maybe you should just butt out.
My constructive thing to add is that you're attracting gremlins that are making you all upset. You almost killed a lady over the fact that this kid was scared. I'm gonna
she's
try
a
and
witch.
persuade them poorly. I have a -1, just like the rest of our party. I got 11.
Yeah, they don't seem convinced. and they just
Excuse
wander
you, my
off.
persuasion is a +3.
No, I meant the rest of A team.
Excuse you, Koku's persuasion is a +6.
All right, we have a
Haha,
charisma-based character now.
I am playing the two most charismatic characters. That's not
Um,
even true. I think Carlo is more charismatic.
Carlo has a
So-
-1. No, he is.
So you
Or no, he's neutral. He's neutral.
you managed to get the dignitaries away without too much more harm done. Kian might need to ice their eye for a day or two, but
I'm
like the
sorry.
ice and
I
eye
promise it's not always like this.
Usually, it is a fair and level-headed city we are in. As well as-
Well, that's not true either, but it's not usually like this.
this is why I hate the city.
I mean, fair enough.
the soul does long for the beauty of the countryside, does it not?
Yeah,
Aren't
I
we
guess
in the
one could say
countryside?
it, so
Here, where
I mean-
those people tried to kill each other.
Graveyards are kind of peaceful. I mean, I can show you
The
one.
countryside surrounded by a giant city doesn't really count as the countryside.
agreed.
Wouldn't know. I've never been anywhere more rural than this.
Wow.
Doesn't seem much point, really.
Let's just get back to to the hotel. I need to rest.
Very well. We shall make way.
For Prince Ali.
All right.
Prince Heffy.
Let's move back to Team 14. And we'll do our task force allotments for the day.
Yeah.
For the first
Okay.
part of the day.
We are beginning to dwindle on forces. We're down to 41.
Yeah.
So we are going to need to find a source of fresh recruits, or we are not going to be able to take the higher level places, which is going to be a problem because we've only got a day and a half really left. So we should probably move up our targeting and start trying to hit some higher value targets. Currently, what we have open, there is a transaction tonight in Parody Lake that we need to raid. So at some point, we're going to need to assign people to that. We also have 3 dens that are not scouted. We could go in blind, or we could try to scout again. Machete Hill has not been scouted. Grand Suites and Casa de Kell, we know the numbers on, but will be pretty hard to take. Grand Suites has 30 hostiles, so 90 would be the optimal force, which I don't believe we can reach. We cannot. We can't even come close. But we could go in with above the minimum, and try to use the tunnels to our advantage in the Grand Suites. Casa de Kell has only 22. That's still 62, which we can make.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that'd be 66, right?
Sorry, 66. Which we... Wait, can we make that? We
Eight.
I
have
think so. If we throw everything at it.
1632.
41.
Yeah, so that we have 73 total points to throw around.
Right.
So we could theoretically go in optimal on Casa de Cal.
It just has his name in it. I feel like we should hit it, and we should hit it fucking hard.
I can get
At
behind
some
that.
point.
We have a. Well,
I don't mind doing that today
yeah.
because
same.
we're starting to fall behind. We are starting to run low on people, and we don't have a line on refreshing those. So I don't know that it's a bad idea to hit something that we can hit while we can hit it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We should definitely hit a transaction too.
Yes,
Like,
that's
transactions are pretty efficient ways to get strikes. It seems from
Yes.
the one that we've done.
right. But transactions we have to go in blind.
Right.
And we determined we have 73 total points. I'm just going to do this by total points right now, and then we can figure out how we're dividing up actual people after that, because most of it's in 1 point, so we can do most distributions.
Right.
If we want to do Casa de Kell, that's 66 points. That would only leave us with 7 points to go after the stolen muskets.
Right.
If we want to go in optimally, which means that we're almost certainly not going in optimal on stolen muskets, but we might still be able to go in at normal. The real issue is 7 being less than 8 means that we can't send one of us there, or the math doesn't work.
Right.
Right.
The other option is that we could go in suboptimal on Casa de Kell.
No, if we're going into the place that has his name, I want to fucking rape the
We
shit
need
out of
to
it.
just run him over.
Well, we could use our task force tokens to give ourselves a big benefit, and then go with disadvantage and
I mean, that's true.
go with disadvantage. Use an inspiration, or if we have any left, I don't know.
I don't have any.
I don't.
I think we all used it.
Yep.
That's okay. But still, we go in with disadvantage and take all 3 TFTs we have?
We have
4
4
TFTs?
Wait, actually, by my notes, we have 5.
One strike, one T.
We busted 4 places, right?
And we started with 1.
Oh yeah, yes. You started with 1 from the from the carriage ride at the start.
Right.
Okay. So we have 5.
And then you also have a task force token for any allies that you have in a district.
Oh.
Okay.
You mean like our contacts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
I don't have
I forgot about
contacts
that.
in Parity Lake.
For each contact
Wait, do I?
located in a given district, the party starts with 1 token that can be spent in that district.
Right.
Yeah, so Casa de Kell is in Parity Lake.
Is Parity Lake where the school is?
No.
No.
Okay.
But I have a contact there.
I think that's where my
The stolen muskets, unfortunately, are also in Parity Lake. So we're leaning on that, because we can also use TFTs on that, which might not be a bad idea.
right.
Jack, you said that Frankie the Snitch is in Parity Lake,
Yes.
and Mina,
And
your father,
my
is
dad.
in
Yeah.
Parity Lake.
So we have 2 in Parity Lake already.
As well as the 5 token, just regular
Exactly.
tokens that we have. So we could burn, and they stack, right, Chris?
There's nothing that says they don't. I was just looking for that. So, sure.
Okay. So we could theoretically burn all 5. I don't know that we want to burn all 5, but we could theoretically burn all 5 to get plus 10.
Right.
Plus in Parity Lake, plus 2 more.
If we want to burn it all on 1, because remember, stolen muskets are also in Parity Lake,
Right.
which is the raid tonight.
Man, I'm not good at any of these except for scouting. I think we are better off. We want to do 2. We want to be able to get 2 strikes today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So we could go as heavily as we can. Like we can meet Machete Hill, and then, or sorry, I mean, we can be
Grand
optimal.
Suites?
Sorry, we be optimal for Kettle Hill. Fuck, Costa de Kel. Thank you.
Casa de Cal. Yeah.
Yeah, optimal for Costa de Kel, and then minimum for the military muskets,
Maybe.
which we don't know what the
we don't
minimum
know.
is, but we send
Exactly.
the rest.
We could that would be 7. Which we don't know if that meets the minimum.
Right.
It might not. We only have one data point on that, and it was a 5.
Right.
So if that was a low roll, this could very easily be more than 7. We just don't know. We have no data.
Right, but I mean, our other option is we go minimum. We go minimum for Costa de Cal, and then throw everything else on military muskets.
No, that's no. Because we can split it up more than that. We could go minimum if we want to go minimum on Costa de Cal. That's only 22 points.
Right.
So that would leave us with 49 points. We can spread that around. We could hit some of the dens. We could scout the dens, and still have plenty to go after the stolen muskets.
I think we should go after some of these dens without scouting.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Okay.
we're eventually gonna have.
I wish we had some fronts we could go after that didn't need to be scouted, but
we don't have any fronts right
Right.
now. We only have dens. If we want more fronts, we could case a district and see if we find one. But I don't think that that's a. I think we want to go for a more efficient use of our time at this point, especially because fronts can only get us TFTs. They can't get us strikes.
Right.
Yeah.
Only stings and assaults get us strikes. So if we want 2 strikes today, the only way we can do that is to go after the stolen muskets and one of the strongholds.
oh well, or we could do
2
both
strongholds?
of the strongholds and the transaction at the 2 strongholds at minimum, and then the transaction with what's left.
So if we do that, that's 52 to the 2 strongholds, 30 to Grand Suites, 22 to Costa de Cal. That leaves us with 21. And we send 21 points at stolen muskets. If we
think that
throw
might
some TFTs at the Grand Suites in Costa de Cal, all of which are in Parody Lake, Machete Hill is the only stronghold that's not in Parody Lake. We're talking about going in at disadvantage at 2 different locations and possibly disadvantage with the stolen muskets. So it's a risky plan, but it could pay off big.
Mm-hmm.
3 strikes is a lot. That would be the same as if we successfully hit the Theater of Scoundrels.
Right.
Or at the very least, I hope it's a lot. I don't really have a scale for what that is, but there's not a lot of ways to earn strikes, and that would be a lot of them.
I'm going to re-prepare spells, and I'm going to give myself. I'm going to prepare enhanceability. Let me ask Redbeard. Enhanceability is a 10-minute. Sorry, it's an hour-long spell that gives advantage on an ability on ability checks of 1 score. So like charisma, I could pick. Would that work for a bust or a sting or whatever?
I believe so. The
The
7th magic enchantment, choose one of the following, gain a spell ends, advantage on constitution, strength, sturdy. Yeah.
Okay, it was mostly because it lasts an hour. I wasn't sure if that would be long enough.
We can say that it, falls within the
Okay, so I can negate disadvantage on one of them.
Okay, then I think we probably want to send you.
Oh, yeah, especially if you're casting with an action.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna cost me second level. I mean, hold on. Gains. Okay, here's something. The spell doesn't have a range. I mean, the spell has a range of touch,
Yes.
but like, it lasts an hour. I could cast it on someone else that's going on a different operation at a different time. Is that okay?
I think that. I mean, obviously, Chris is the arbiter here, but I think that you would probably have to cast it during the mission to
Yeah.
be able to get.
That was kind of my understanding, because as
Okay,
far
yeah.
as like from the point that you two would split up, there probably would be an hour between then and actually being ready
Doing
to
the
make
thing.
that check. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was just something I wanted to check.
No, good call.
So.
Yeah,
Casa
unfortunately,
de Cal-
that's the best I got is an hour.
Yeah. So let's look at what that plan would look like in terms of our distribution. Casa de Cal is filled with traps. Mina, can you bust traps?
Mina can't do shit. Serena probably might be able to.
But we're a team.
I know.
Bust traps?
Yes, Casa de Cal is filled with traps.
I mean, I might be a little bit better now, but I'm still not super great.
I can find traps.
You can find traps?
Hold on, is it also concentration? It is not. I have the spell Find Traps.
Okay, yeah, then we probably want to send you to Casa de Cal. So Ilferi would be going for Casa de Cal. Let me take a look.
I guess she's not terrible. I forgot I do have thieves' tools and shit, so it's.
Oh yeah, you're a rogue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
No,
Yeah, Theodore taught you a little.
Yeah, he did. I've not used any of it before, but I do have it.
I still think sending you with Ilferi to Casa de Cal is probably our best bet there.
I can find the traps, you can disable them, and then I can also enhance ability on our backup.
Yes. Thieves' tools is just always one of those things I never remember like what my thing is for it, so I had to look again.
Yeah, I just added it as a skill on my sheet.
But it's
Yeah. Okay, so that's Ilferi and Mina plus 6 is our assault on Casa de Cal. So in the Grand Suites, we found that there's a tunnel that we can use to potentially give us an advantage. I don't know if that's mechanically advantage, but some kind of advantage on the entry. So, Jack, do you want to head up that strike team?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So if we want to spread ourselves out to give us the greatest amount of flexibility, Koku can go to the Sting. So to meet minimum on Grand Suites, we need Jack plus 22 on the Grand Suites. So that is 28 of our 41 that are going to that, which leaves 13. If we could send all 13 with Koku to the Sting,
And we find out it's just 2 people.
Right, which is why it's a question of, do we want to send all 13, which would cover us, which would give us a total of 21, which would cover us up to 7 for optimal, or do we want to send a lower number and accept that we're probably just going to be meeting minimum there and send some other people somewhere else? We don't have enough that I would feel comfortable sending them as a strike team, but we could send a scout team somewhere.
That's what I was about to say. Is I think we could send a scout team for the stronghold we haven't identified yet. That's just
send
3 people.
Yeah, send the scout team to Machete Hill, and then Koku plus 10 is on the stolen muskets, which still covers us up to 6 for optimal and up to 18 for minimum.
I think that all sounds good.
Okay. So I'm going to go over what we have laid out here. And does anyone hear anything in this that sounds like it's a bad idea? Is basically what we're going for. We're doing a sting for the stolen muskets in Parody Lake with Koku and 10. The Grand Suites, Jack and 22 officers are hitting, trying to go through the tunnels. Casa de Kell is Ilferi, Mina, and 6 officers, smaller force, disarming the traps and hitting them. And Machete Hill, we are sending 3 officers to scout. That is all 41 of our officers and all 4 of us assigned for the day.
Yeah.
And I think for Flavor Win, we should do both of the assaults and the sting all at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're doing all of that in the evening.
So we got plenty of time during the day.
And we
And
should
now-
probably so we can send the scout group to Machete Hill earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And if they succeed, we might
Change our plans.
change our plans depending on if they succeed and if they turn anything up. But if they fail, we stick with this plan. That sound right to everybody?
Yep.
Sure.
You
Cool.
get all that, Redbeard?
For the most part, yeah.
So
Alright.
now the real question: are we going to do all that tonight, or lay it on a cliffhanger as plans are made for next week?
Well, let's do the scout first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's pretty
That's
quick.
the first thing we're doing. It's a roll of +5.
And that one is not in the evening.
Right. That's gonna be
Correct.
like first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we're doing all the attacks at the same time, but everything else is.
Seems good.
I'll roll for them if you want.
Sure.
Unless someone else wants to. Okay. I have rolled a 19 for a total of 24 to scout.
Where are you scouting? Sorry.
The Nettle Hill.
Machete Hill.
Machete Hill.
Okay. And you got a
24.
cool. So, sorry, I'm trying to find it. Machete Hill. There are there are 30 hostiles.
Okay.
Woo,
And
okay.
nothing really changes for our assaults.
Let's see. Gated compound
Unless the.
has several.
Sorry, go ahead.
Gated compound has several squat buildings with quaint shuttered windows laid out at angles so that attackers entering the gate have to pass through a crossfire of cannons. You think you should be able to neutralize the cannons, though, if you come prepared for it. With tower shields or by subverting around them, what have you.
Okay. So the one thing that I could see considering to change here, it wouldn't change our allotment significantly, but have Jack and the 22 instead of sending those 30 points at the Grand Suites, sending those 30 points at Machete Hill instead.
That can work. It's more feasible.
Does anyone have any contacts in the Nettles?
Mine are in Cloudwood, and
I've got old Mitch in the Nettles.
So that would let us leverage Jack's connection in the Nettles because Machete Hill's in the Nettles.
Yeah.
And
but what's the difference between the Grand Suites and Machete Hill? Machete Hill has the cannons. What was the
tunnels? Grand Suites has the tunnels that could potentially be used as an alternate entry. Machete Hill has the cannons, and of us, Jack is probably the most used to cannon fire.
But how is he going to neutralize the cannons? Because like it's a cannon crossfire.
Tower shields is the suggestion
I guess
given here.
he can use a tower shield.
I can use shield.
Like you're just
With the guys.
yeah.
I
like
know how
if
to
everybody
lead, I know how
has
to
one
lead men
cover
under
for
fire better
themselves,
than anyone
yeah.
else here.
Yeah, so I think having Jack lead the team that has to neutralize the cannons makes sense. He is
Tidal wave. All your gunpowder's wet. Haha. I can't do. I'm already occupied with the.
I can handle this.
The
Cost to
enhancement.
Yeah.
The enhancement and the vine traps.
Yeah. So Jack, it's up to you. Do you want to hit the Grand Suites through the tunnels, or do you
let's-
want to go with Machete Hill?
Let's go with Machete Hill. It's doable.
Okay.
It's much less likely to be a waste of men.
All right. And you were going to do that in the evening?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do those at the same time as the Sting,
All right.
to minimize network reaction time.
Well then, when we return next week, the day is yours. However you'd like to spend it. You've got a couple threads dangling, so follow up on what you think is important. But we will be doing that next time.
Woo!
Woo!
Come back tomorrow
Tune in.
morning at
Yeah,
10 in the morning, where I curse at a video game for making me work out.
Wake
Yeah,
up
I mean,
and work out.
I don't have to work out. You can just watch.
I did mine today, so I didn't have to tomorrow. So I can laugh as I eat cookies and watch James die.
I'm working out twice tomorrow because
Good
I
for
couldn't
you,
go to
buddy.
the gym today.
I'm proud of you. You're putting in that work.
Oh.
You're going to be in better shape than me at Gen Con, and I'm going to be real salty about it.
I've been really bad about my ring fit this week. I need to get back on it next week.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning at 10 in the morning, I'm going to be playing Ring Fit. So long as I wake up. Like, I could do it at any time. I just think 10 o'clock's a good time for it.
Yeah. I like to get my workouts out of the way in the morning when I can.
Oh, I'm going to be working out that night, too.
I know, that's the problem.
Like, I have to go to the gym also, because it's not feasible for me to go on Fridays.
Oh, hey. Check the Drive has suggested somewhere for us to send our viewers. for a raid.
Sure.
So yeah,
Sure.
we'll send you guys over to Bunniest Fun Arena.
Sure.
And
Oh,
it's a charity stream. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, check
Send
it
them
out.
over.
Yep.
Love that. Love to support the charity streams.
Always.
And what was I about to say? Wednesdays. Roguebeard is back. I played some Banner of Ruins last Wednesday, which was awesome, which apparently had its release this week. On Switch as well as PC.
You gonna try it again?
I might play it some in my own time. I'll probably play something new. That's kind of the idea with Roguebeard, is to play something new each week.
Okay.
So
Yeah, at the end of each week, you die and you respawn again in a new game.
That
exactly.
makes sense.
Exactly. He gets it.
I did watch the first half of that VOD. The game does look neat. And
It is neat.
I watched the first half of that VOD on youtube.com/Google. Just Google it.
Yeah,
Just search for it.
Let's
we
just
don't
Google
have a
it.
vanity URL. What are you talking about?
Just search it. That makes more sense.
All right.
Uh,
That's going to do it for us here. Enjoy the bunniest Ben Renna. Good night, everybody.
Night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.